Bikini is a good stichwort. I don't know what the English word is at that point. But there was a picture taken of Leonardo DiCaprio with a lot of bikini girls going on, and he was a legend for that. Like he was celebrating a year or something like that. And then, in the other hand, there was a picture of Taylor Swift on the same magazine thing, with the taxation that she's got too many men. So that double standard is going down. Do you think that is actually true, or?
Do I think what that there's double standard? Yeah. I mean, like if like a guy's seen with like loads of girls, it's like, yeah, you're killing it, bro, or whatever. Whereas if a girl's seen with like loads of guys, it's like, oh my god, she's such a slut and she's got so many boyfriends. But I think that that's something that like women in the music industry are very aware of and find like hilarious, you know, and find like funny because it's so ridiculous and so stupid, you know, that there is that double standard. And I think that a lot of women in the music industry, like Taylor included, Beyonce, Lorde, myself, basically a lot of people like speak about that double standard now, and I think that's really good that that's the case.
Why? Because I think I'm very celebrating that whole thing. So why do you think that is happening right now? That people are finally speaking out about like the way women are treated in the music industry, and also just like in general.
I think it's because people have like gradually, like people with public profiles have like gradually began to talk about it more, and I think it's just like artists realizing that it's okay to talk about it, and I also think there's this like new unity between women in pop music that's been really happening over the past few years, and I think that kind of just encourages more and more conversations about feminism, which I think is really great.
Have you ever like had a moment where you, like in the music industry, where you were thought like, I'm treated this way because I'm a woman? Did you ever have those moments?
Yeah, like when people like ask, like when people are like surprised that I've like written my own song.
Why do you think that is?
No, I genuinely don't know, because like I just don't know. I don't have an answer.
That is beyond my thing. Why should a woman be treated differently because she's written a song? I mean, we're able to do that. We're able to write and express ourselves. That's something I really didn't get.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't have an answer for you. It's really weird.
How do you react to that point when people like question you?
I just get really annoyed. I'm just like, whatever. But, you know, like also when like I collaborate with people a lot, men and women, behind the scenes, like in front of the cameras, whatever. Yeah. But I think when a female musician collaborates with a male, whether that be like a producer or a songwriter, there always seems to be this like doubt, like, oh, did they really collaborate, or are they just like saying they did and they didn't really do anything? Whereas like you have like bands and male artists who collaborate with people, and there's never even questioned. It's like, oh, it was a collaboration, or oh, that's totally credible and fine. And I don't know why.
I seriously don't get that. Maybe I'm just really naive, but it would never come to my mind that you would have to doubt somebody because that person is a woman.
Yeah, no, me neither. It's weird. I don't have an answer. It's just really weird.
All right, well, pity at that point in time. All right, let's switch to fashion, because obviously you've got kind of fashion going on here as well. And do you have fashion rules for yourself?
No, I don't really follow fashion. I just like style. I mean, I love certain fashion designers, but yeah, for me it's about like personal style and doing your own thing.
Fashion, like in the olden days, I'll say, was like something you were able to express yourself with. Like if you're a rebel, you were a rebel if you were wearing like cut-out jeans and a leather jacket. But obviously today that's kind of a standard uniform or a standard outfit that you do. Do you think fashion is still a thing that you can express yourself with, or show yourself that you're a rebel? Is that still possible?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, for sure. I think obviously as time goes by, like, more trends get replicated, and you know, like the 90s as a trend like comes back in the 70s, like whatever, like, you know, it's like that makes it difficult to like do something that's totally original. But But yeah, I think fashion can still be a place where you express yourself. I mean, I certainly feel like that with the clothes that I wear.
What's like your signature thing you wear or put on?
My signature thing? I don't know. I don't really have a signature thing that I like wear every day. I think my signature thing when it comes to like my style is probably just like my really big hair. Yeah. Everything else is kind of interchangeable. Like I'm really into flares at the moment. These are flares. They're like zebra flares. They're kind of cool. I wore some woolen flares in my last video with Rita, and they kept like stretching and falling down, which was not so great on the video shoot. But yeah, I mean, I really like to experiment with fashion and style.
All right, we've got obviously younger viewers. What's like a fashion tip that you would give them if somebody's like just finding their style at this point in time?
I would say like watch your favorite movies. Like that's definitely where I really like kind of got a lot of my own style from, because you know, like when you're young and you look through fashion magazines, like you don't have enough money to go and like buy stuff from the runway. Like that just isn't really like a thing. So like I would always say just like look at your favorite movie characters. Like I was always really inspired by Cher Horowitz from Clueless and Liv Tyler in Empire Records and like The Craft and Ladies and Gentlemen, The Fabulous Stains. And then I would go to, when I was younger, I'd always go to vintage stores, and that's where I got most of my clothes from. And yeah, and I would also say if you're like really into fashion, like learn how to make stuff. Like I could never do that. I used to staple clothes together.
I'm just happy if I can put on my face like in the morning and it looks all right at that point. Is that something you're able to do, like put things on your face and it looks all right?
Yeah, I think I'm all right at it. I'm not like amazing. Luckily, I'm very lucky to have people who do that kind of thing for me now. So I'm kind of a tomboy. Like I don't know what like certain like creams and sprays and whatever are. I'm just kind of like, bleh.
I'm just like, okay, it sounds all right. It's a good description. The packaging's really cool, so I'm just going to wear that.
I always read the directions when it comes to like hair product stuff, because I don't know anything about it, you know.
The apply of use or something like that.
Yeah.
All right. But who are people that you like to look at, like style wise, and just like people you say, oh, you're a good looking person with your clothes on and everything?
I think Rose McGowan, Marilyn Manson, 90s Mariah Carey, definitely, like 90s Britney, people like that.
And so what's something like, obviously when you're younger you wear clothes that you now regret. Do you have that kind of thing, something that you regret?
Oh, so many.
Hit me.
Okay, I had this like blue wig that I used to wear. It's like a Marge Simpson wig that I wore, and I would sometimes like stuff it into a plastic teapot with the hole cut out of the bottom, so I had this like teapot.
Oh, yeah, that sounds so weird.
Yeah, it was really weird. And I also would wear like these huge tutus that were like out here, but I'd wear two at once, like a pink and a blue one, but they were like massive, and like leotards, like just so many weird things.
I'm not being offensive or anything, but it sounds like something you'd wear to like a bad taste party at that point.
Yeah, totally was that. Exactly that.
Okay, cool. So, but tonight, no Marge Simpson thing?
Not tonight. Right. Tonight is all about Silver and Zebra and Debbie Harry.
Oh, cool. Well then, have fun with Debbie Harry tonight, and thank you very much for the interview.
Thank you.
Cool. Thank you.